Yeah. Yeah. Glad I did that. How's it going, everybody?
Alright, I gotta put this away. This should have went in the garage.
The stream's gone.
Should I show my titty?
No, we get kicked off of YouTube. You're showing just the right amount of skin. We're PG-13 up in here.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it.
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna get some ice. My cup.
Ice, baby.
For my cup.
For your sippy cup.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's August 3rd. Another day as they slowly slide the cage walls in all around us. You won't own anything and you'll be happy for it. Maybe so. I'm trying to relax here. Try to play some more Death Stranding. Damn it! Victory Centrum for that shit. Woo! So I gotta find out about this music player. Just had a quick call my mom. And everybody in the world know. Oh, my mom. And what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Death Stranding to custom music. Let's see, there is a mod. Alright. There's a mod for that. We won't be fiddling around with that today. Yeah, he had morphed into a tentacle monster. Yeah, I'm trying to raise his mood down. Even though this baby's dead, babe. This is a ghost baby he's holding. Yeah, it was.
No issues establishing your chiral network connection. By the way, we sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Arguing for them to study it, you know? If we learn anything about you, we'll be sure to relate to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, Westport Knob is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plague to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral rest a reality and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the THP Magellan.
what he needs. He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
Found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it's definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
And we're all in that. Just like the ones that took place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Hayes? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is not my fault. I hadn't got my nurse from the island's beach. If I'd only finished, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Will. You hit me after. He's absolutely right. And the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into this past? Find out what you can. Charlie, you, the ship's crew. You all have connections within the UCA, right? At least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Cairo Network.
Alright, Sam. Let's see what we can find here.
People still use things online. Online as well.
Really, Sam, there's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Taking the calcium pill.
That's okay. Inside. You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. Bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with you, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. Masked man. It was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers. Summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the power currents too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup. Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. You know, Sam, I was just thinking. The Brigands object to virtually all forms of change, which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jet. Come to think of it, apparently you can create your own custom playlist for the music player. If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears now. What makes you think you have a choice? Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHP Magellan's delivery terminal. so extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at Westport Knot has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the line north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up Westport Knot. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority. Several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHB Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to Westport Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1. On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, loading carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Not enough resources, huh? Well done, Stanton. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff we could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials? Very good, sir. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by acting.
Yes!
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport material. Right. Sorry. Let's... Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. Found some of Alice's stuff, did you? I thought this... We've made some great strides in our research against you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of material. Here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They're sure are easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear. Really, at the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads, but at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with, well, that's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle. For a significant cargo carrier. The driver's seat is in an elevated position. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with more. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of... That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as the schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. We're so grateful for this.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next... But first, I have some information to share with you. About who? Return to the DH Hotel.
Order complete. Well done.
Sam, how's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message that Mom left for you the night. About how there was another BB-20, not me, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made all the way across North America.
Edmund and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was his serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting his serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
He said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he's talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his games then. Chasing after the past is what he's wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Decided to leave a few books for you. They're right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me. Tarman's son. He must have placed a photographic for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him? I found this picture in your book. Is this your son? Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the time. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that lie in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral levels, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckon if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even Australia. Whoa, she's a big one. Nick yourself in, son. Car's looking calm. Are we fine, Pop? You see this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop? This is weird. Stop! just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. First, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that detached after you got the Cairo, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes, that said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb only served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the